Good morning guys, how are we? Welcome back to the vlog. I'm starting the vlog with a little trick for you all that I've actually only just learnt myself. Do you ever have this issue? I feel like most people that wear makeup have this issue, okay? Where you wear high neck coats and they get covered in makeup. But I saw a girl called Olivia Rose on Instagram. Some of you might know her. I think she does YouTube as well, actually. She said use a cotton wool pad and micellar water. This is what I use to take my makeup off every night. She said, pop this on a cotton wool pad and then clean your coat with it. And it has taken 2 years worth of makeup, which is so grim, off of this coat. And I feel like I needed to share it with you all because it's completely transformed my life. I have scrubbed this with a normal cloth. I have, you know, done baby wipes a lot and it never actually goes. Truthfully, it's not actually dry yet. So maybe when it dries, you know, it might be a little bit left, but you can see the makeup coming off on the pad. Genius. I have so many layers on this morning because it has finally got cold. I have a t-shirt on, a Gymshark long sleeve sweater thing. I have a Gymshark fleece, my Prada gilet, which is actually a coat. I just took the arms off of it, which is really good. I love this. I think I've shown you it 100 times though. And I'm actually just going to walk to a coffee shop to go and get a matcha, I'm thinking, and something to eat. Because we're actually going to spend the day together today. Truthfully, when I started getting ready, the sun was out, which was what was making me want to go outside. It's now cloudy, but I'm going anyway because I'm dressed. This is so random, but look at the size of this one giant leaf. Like, there's no other leaves around here, just this one. Look how big it is compared to my foot. Podcast of choice, Diary of a CEO this morning. Look how cute the Christmas decorations are at the Ivy. These polar bears wearing Christmas jumpers, lol. Christmas decks are up in Chelsea, but they don't really look that great in the daytime, do they? I came into Marks and Spencer's because I've decided I'm going to make avocado and tomato and eggs for breakfast. Look at all of the party Christmas food. This gets me so excited for Christmas. Like, this is my favourite thing, or one of my favourite things about Christmas, okay, the food. Look at these snowman bao buns. Mini burgers. Well, I went out to get coffee and a cake or some kind of food, and then on the way I started thinking, actually I'm going to go to Marks and Spencer's and I'm going to get stuff to make toast with tomatoes, eggs, avocado and halloumi. So I got all the ingredients for that, and then as I was walking back I thought I don't even really fancy that anymore. What I do fancy is a pitta with tuna. I feel like I eat that a lot, but I like it. I've probably told you this 100 times, but you need to know that this tuna is the nicest tuna I've ever had in my entire life. Like, I am actually slightly addicted to it. It's just so good. I basically don't want to get a chopping board dirty. This is so lazy. I'm just kind of cutting things into the bowl. This is talent, to be honest. That is a hot pitta. I mean, I don't really think I'm going to win MasterChef, but very good. Really fresh, you know, the cucumber, so crunchy. Ended up having another pitta because I felt like one just didn't really do the job. By the way, I have a very fun unboxing to do with you all. I placed an order yesterday on matches, so I'm going to show you what I picked up. But first, I need to jump in the shower. Just got out the shower. I'm now applying my hair products, which I use every time I wash my hair. First thing was Colour Wow Dream Coat. Love this stuff. I've said it before, but if you get frizzy hair, you need to have that in your life. This is a heat protection mask from Kerastase. I have gone through tubes of this stuff and I think it's so good. I will not put heat on my hair without using it. Also spoken about this oil from Kerastase a million times. It smells so incredibly good. I used this before and after I've styled my hair. I've actually had about 2 inches cut off my hair and barely anyone has noticed, okay? I wasn't really expecting anyone to, but it felt really drastic to me, you know, like, the change of length felt a lot, but not a single person. Actually, that's a lie. I think one of you might have noticed in my styling video. I think I got one comment. But no one in real life and no one else has noticed at all. My mum bought me this comb for my 30th birthday. It has a little hook on it so you can hook it on stuff. And I laughed so much. Like, what a random thing to buy someone. I laughed so much when she got it for me, and we actually both laughed because my mum was like, what was I even thinking? But I use it every single day to comb out my curls. Look, it's so handy. You can just kind of like hook it on places. Best thing I've ever been bought, to be honest. Now, I know I said we have a Matches fashion unboxing to do, which I'm definitely going to do. However, we also have a SpaceNk one, because I placed an order the other day and picked up some of my holy grail products, you know, things that I absolutely love and just buy over and over again. And the reason I did it is because they had 25% off in their Black Friday sales, but as of today they've got an extra 10% off when you spend over £100. I'll leave all the information up here, and I'll also pop it all in the description box if you want to pick anything up and you want to get yourself basically a bargain, then you'll be able to do so. So I'm going to show you all of the bits that I picked up, and I'm sure you've all heard of SpaceNk before because I've spoken about them a lot. I also shop with them a lot, but they're basically the place to shop beauty online. They stock so many different brands, from Charlotte Tilbury, Byredo, by Terry, Caudalie, Elemis, Tatcha, Chantecaille, K18, Tanlux, Drunk Elephant, Aesop, like you name the brand, they have basically got it. Even Diptyque, you know, my giant Diptyque candle, got it from SpaceNk. They also do a great next day delivery service, and I just find they're so easy to shop with. And when you're a member, so like when you sign up, you can get points for shopping with them. So on top of the fact that I got 25% off this order, I also got an extra £30 when I got to the checkout, because my points from other orders I'd placed had all added up and turned into money for me to spend. It's kind of like, you know, the Harrods reward card that I've told you about a million times. You basically get rewarded for spending. SpaceNk do a very similar thing, which, I mean, who wouldn't love? So the first thing, of course, I had to pick up was a new Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream. I've spoken about this 100 million times. I don't want to bore you all with it, but you all know how much I love it. This is a moisturiser. I didn't actually need a new pot now, but obviously because of the saving, I picked it up and it can just sit on the side until I finish this one. But this, in my opinion, is such a gorgeous moisturiser. I also love this little tool they give you that sits on top, so you can pop it on with. It feels really bougie, but it basically does what it says on the tin, and it just gives your skin a really dewy look to it, and I find that foundation just sits on top of it so nicely. The next thing I got was the Chantecaille Future Skin Foundation, and some of you might remember I've actually already got it. I got it in the shade Cream, and I felt like it had got a little bit too dark. It was fine in the summer when I had a bit of a tan, so I picked it up again in the shade Alabaster. That was probably very embarrassingly badly said, but I'm hoping this is going to be a better colour match for me right now. But I have to say, obviously I've got it again, so I clearly like this foundation, but it's so lovely on your skin. It basically feels like you're wearing nothing. It's very light coverage. On days when I do like my no makeup day, God, this looks quite pale, I like to just wear this on its own. But on other days, like today, because I'm going to do a little bit more makeup today, I like to put this on first, just as a base before I put on a little bit more foundation. But it just kind of melts into your skin and just gives you a really natural finish. You can see I've actually got a few blemishes around my mouth area at the moment, and it doesn't fully cover them, so if you do have blemishes you'll probably need to use a concealer as well if you want to cover them up. But it just looks super natural, as well as kind of like evening out your skin tone. I honestly really love it. It is quite a pricey product, but I do actually think it's really worth it, especially if you're someone that doesn't like wearing heavy makeup. It's incredible. I'm also just going to mix in a little bit of the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. Such a mouthful. I wear this in shade 4 and it gives you such a lovely glow. I've been using this on and off for years. Something I'd like to say though is how bad is it that all of the writing rubs off of these Charlotte Tilbury products? Like, look, this isn't even old and all the writing is gone. But I find mixing these two together is such a lovely kind of match. And by the way, this brush, where's it gone? This It Cosmetic brush, really rate this. Also got this from SpaceNk a little while ago. If it's still in stock, I'll try and link it down below, but it's a really lovely foundation brush. I feel like I don't really need to put a foundation on. I feel like this actually looks fine. I might just do a light layer of the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. I love this stuff, and it's actually quite light on your skin. For contour, I'm going to use the Contour One Stick, whatever this is, from Charlotte Tilbury. Another product I have used on and off for a really long time, and as far as contours go, I very much like it. It's really blendable, so you can really kind of buff it out so your contour doesn't look too harsh. Another holy grail product I picked up was a new powder. I don't need it yet, like the Tatcha cream, but I just bought it because I know I will run out of this powder at some point, and I know I'll definitely want to get it again because I've used this for absolute years. It's my go-to powder. This is the Hollywood Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. If you've been watching me do my makeup for any length of time, you know how much I love this powder because I've told you about it 100 times before. NARS Orgasm Blush, the best blush in all the land. Something I forgot to pick up was a new lip liner because I've used this so much and I feel like it's not really going to last that much longer, but I could place another order and get an extra 10% off of it, so I'm probably going to do that. But this is from Vive, and it's in the shade Brat, and I just think it's the perfect nude. And a gloss over the top of my lip liner, I picked up a new Hourglass Phantom Volumizing Glossy Balm is what they call it, but it's such a lovely consistency. I've definitely told you about this before. I always get it in the colour Mist. I want to say I've had 3 or 4 tubes of this stuff already, and I absolutely love it. It just gives your lips a really gorgeous shine, but doesn't make them sticky. You know, like a lot of lip glosses feel really sticky. It doesn't do that, and it lasts for ages. I love it. A few other bits that I picked up, which I'm not actually going to use today. I got totally sucked into TikTok, who told me that I should go and get this stuff, okay? So I actually got a tester version from the SpaceNk at Battersea Power Station. They do like a tiny little tube of it, just to try it before I took the plunge and invested into the larger size stuff. But I saw such incredible results. If you're someone that feels like your hair is damaged and it just needs a little bit of TLC, K18 is incredible stuff. So this one is a hair oil, and it says here, this biotech engineered weightless oil fights frizz at 2 levels for long-term prevention and immediate control. The K18 peptide works on the molecule level to reverse damage that causes frizz, while natural oils work on the surface to immediately smooth flyaways, improve colour vibrancy and shine, and deliver 232-degree heat protection. I mean, it sounds insane. I've never used the oil before, but I have used this. This is the mask, and this one basically renews chemically damaged hair. It says from the inside out, and as I said, from the tester, well, it wasn't a tester because I actually bought it, but from the little tube that I used it 3 times, and my hair just felt insane. So I went and got the big pot as well. I really need to wet my fringe and blow dry my hair back forward. Whilst wetting my fringe, this is by my sink, and it reminded me I got this from SpaceNk, and you can also save money on the face gym device that you were all very much laughing at me using in a recent vlog. It's a microcurrent device. It's basically like a workout for your face. It's incredible. I paid full price for this bloody thing, and now there is a huge saving on it, and I'm kind of fuming about it, but I'm also happy about the fact if there's any of you out there that have been thinking about getting it, get it, because the savings on this are huge. Anyway, that is my makeup for the day. And all of the products I used were from SpaceNk. And as I've already mentioned, you can get up to 25% off, plus an extra 10% off of so many products on their website. So I will, of course, link everything down below for you guys. And I'll also try and remember to put the shades of things, just in case you want to buy the same shades as what I've used. Anyway, let's pick an outfit, and then I need to show you what I got from Matches. Okay, I feel like all of this stuff I need your advice on, okay? Because even though I've thought about the purchases, now I've got it, like, I need you to tell me if I should keep any of it or not, basically. Okay, let's start off with something that I know I'm definitely going to be sending back because they've turned up not how I was expecting them to be. By the way, I've already mentioned, but all of this stuff is from Matches. I just love shopping with them because they do this 90-minute delivery service in London. So you place an order and then it arrives within 90 minutes, which is kind of insane and also kind of lethal. And I'm someone that's very impatient, so when I decide I want something, I want it there and then. So yeah, the 90 minutes is great. Anyway, the sunglasses I love. They are YSL. You can see there's got a little YSL logo on the side just here. They're quite like narrow and cool looking. However, the YSL logo is silver and I thought it was going to be gold. And I am someone that wears a lot of gold jewellery, you all know that. And I feel like the fact the logo is silver, it's just always really going to annoy me. But it's such a shame because I feel like they look really cool on. Like, they're quite narrow, a bit different to other sunglasses I have, kind of, probably not. but yeah, I just really loved the shape. But the silver logo is just not me. Like, I just know I'm just going to never wear them for that reason. So I'm actually going to look online if they do come in gold. I mean, I feel like they probably will, but they're a very cool sunglass. So if any of you out there prefer silver, check them out because they're really nice. Next thing I got was something else from YSL, and it is a belt. I have been looking at this belt, I want to say, for the last few months. I really liked it when I first saw it, but it's grown on me so much and now I just love it. It's so cool. Look, let me show you the buckle on it. Obviously it's gold hardware, and it's got black enamel with a tiny gold YSL logo in the middle. The belt itself actually comes in different leathers. I just went for the smooth black leather, but it also comes in croc and also different colours as well. I think there's a brown version of it. And this is how it looks on. I just think it looks so cool. It does look better against black jeans or like black trousers, but even against denim, I mean, these are the baggiest denim jeans ever, but I love it. I just think it's so good. I feel like I'm definitely going to keep this. Only thing I don't like is the fact it didn't come in a box, it just came in a dust bag. I like everything to have a box, you know? The next thing I got was a bit of a splurge. This is something I have wanted for years. It's not quite what I wanted, but it's a variation of it. But I'm going to be honest, what really made me take the plunge is I saw that Max Mara do these mittens on a cord. I mean, how unnecessary, but how great are these? So they're furry, they're so snuggly, and look at them. And then you can put the cord around your neck and your mittens just kind of hang. And on the gold hardware just there, it says Max Mara. And I was half expecting to look at the price of these and then be like £500, because let's face it, anything designer is just a lot of money. You know, like even a vest top, when it's designer, it's a lot of money. But these were actually £170 with the string. I mean, bargain. I just feel like they are the cutest thing ever. The only thing I'd say is they come in 2 different sizes. It was either small medium or medium large. And I got the small medium because I haven't got very big hands, okay? I'm quite a small person. But I would say that these small medium ones are actually a little bit too small, and I should have actually got medium large. So I feel like if you're an adult human, try and get the medium large ones, because I think they run small personally, unless I've got fat hands that I never knew about. But once I decided that I wanted the mittens, because I just love anything that's slightly extra, I then thought maybe it's time I get one of the teddy coats. I've always loved them. Every single year I just look at them and they're just like the best things ever. But I feel like the long versions are quite big and bulky. They're very warm, but they're just a little bit heavy, I think, to wear day to day. So I picked up the cape version of the teddy coat and I love it. I'm going to show you it on in a minute. I'm going to style it up for you. I love it, but I'm not sure that it's just going to kind of annoy me long term, because look, let me just show you it on just briefly, but then I'll style it. Obviously, because it's a cape, you can see your arms all of the time. So you'll always have to think about what you wear underneath this coat. You know, like one of the luxuries of coats is like you could have your pajamas on underneath and no one is ever going to know. It doesn't matter if your jumper's not great, because no one's gonna see it when you're wearing a nice coat over the top. Where with this, you're always going to see the jumper and it needs to match the coat, because your arms are always going to look like this. I wish they just did a cropped teddy coat. They do actually do a version that's almost like a biker jacket with like leather bits on the side, but I personally don't really love it. It's just, I don't know, there's just something about it. I think I just don't really like the leather bits on it. But a cropped version of the regular teddy would be perfect. Like, I don't really get why they don't do it. I will style this up properly so you can see it, but let me know if you think the cropped arm would just annoy me in the long run. And this is something else which I really, really love, but I'm also not sure whether to keep. Just because you know what I'm like, right? I love my designer accessories. I mean, I love designer in general, but I just think sometimes you can get really gorgeous clothes on the high street for a fraction of the price. So if I'm going to spend my money on designer clothing, it needs to be worth it. It needs to be something that I'm gonna love long term, that I'm gonna get my cost per wear out of it, because I'm gonna be able to wear it for years and years to come. Because if I can't do that, I would rather save my money and buy something similar, but on the high street. So this is one of the Totem scarf coats. And I think the reason I'm debating keeping it is I'm kind of like, have they had their day? I personally think this black version is almost a classic, and I don't really think it's gonna date necessarily, but I'm still a little bit unsure. It's gorgeous quality. It really feels amazing on, but am I gonna hate it next year? That is the problem. Or is it worth the investment? I'm actually gonna go and style it for you, because you can't even see it like this. You know, you actually need to envision the full look all together. And I'm gonna show you the Max Mara coat on at the same time. So let's go back to my dressing room. Okay, so just to give you a little idea of how this cape looks styled, I wouldn't necessarily wear a pair of jeans, although it does look all right with the jeans, but I think like, imagine like an all brown outfit. I think that would look really nice. But as you can see, you can very much see my top underneath. So I feel like you'd be limited to colours, although I don't wear a lot of colour, truthfully. So I think a cream roll neck underneath this would look nice. Maybe I should try that on and show you. A black roll neck would look nice, but do you think it would be annoying the fact you can just constantly see your arms? I feel like this is something I would only wear when I was kind of, not dressing up, but like wanting to look nice anyway. It's not really a coat you just chuck on. You know, like you have some things that you wear to like the gym or like, I don't know, just running errands. This is never going to be a coat like that. It's only going to be a coat that I'm going to wear to kind of nice occasions. So therefore, what I'm wearing underneath would always look nice as well. So, I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you like it? I mean, I love the mittens with it. I just think, am I just getting this coat for the sake of the mittens? Probably yes. The collar of this is quite honestly covered in makeup and it doesn't really look too great. But just to give you an idea of how it looks with cream, still think it looks really cute. Maybe I should put brown trousers on. I mean, I think I love it. What do you think with the brown trousers? The thing is you can't buy a coat like this and you only go with a handful of stuff. Like, cost per wear, guys, I need to be wearing this a lot. Like, it needs to go with a lot. But I think it would also look nice with an all black outfit as well. I've got hair on my lip. Thoughts and feelings, everyone. Thoughts and feelings. Let me know in the comment section below. Do I keep it or do I return it? Okay, base of this outfit is just black jeans and a black roll neck. This roll neck is actually from Lily Silk and is gorgeous quality. It's cashmere. I actually wore it out yesterday and it's just really incredibly soft. I love it. I just want to also show you this YSL belt on, just to kind of give you the overall look, you know. Okay, so here's the belt. Have to say, love. I think it's gorgeous. This is the totem coat with the built-in scarf. I am kind of thinking, is this scarf being constantly attached to this coat, and you cannot remove it, by the way. I'm pretty sure I'm right in saying that. Permanently attached, there's no way to remove. Will it end up annoying me? Do you know what I mean? It's not like it's ever going to look any different. I think that's actually a flaw in this design. They should have made it so the scarf was detachable. That is just my opinion anyway. I feel like it would be a better jacket for it. Anyway, I love it. I think it's so just chic and just really well made. You know, like it feels expensive. Here it is styled with a bag. I mean, I think it's gorgeous, but is it worth the money? And am I gonna get a lot of wear out of it? That's the question I have for you all. I was actually gonna do some work before I went out, but you know what? The sun is about to set and I don't think I've got time to do the work because well, the sun is gone, okay? I need light to do these things. So instead, I need to do some admin, and then I think we're gonna go and buy a Christmas tree. I've never owned a Christmas tree, I've never had a Christmas tree, but I feel like this is the year it's going to happen. I've actually just remembered I have one more coat to show you. Ow! Oh my goodness, I bent my nail back. I ordered this on a whim. A girl I follow on Instagram called Sophie actually posted it. It's from Marks and Spencer's, and it's like a dupe of the totem coat that looks like this but isn't this. Does that make sense? I don't really love the fact it's silver hardware. I'm not sure on this, guys. Anything with silver hardware just automatically kind of annoys me. They barely had any sizes left, so I picked it up in a size 10. I would usually have gone to a size 12 just because I like things being bigger rather than smaller, but I'd actually say this is quite roomy. Do you know what? It's actually really quite nice. Wow. I feel like I like this. This is the moment that you're all going to tell me that this coat is nicer than the two other coats I've shown you. And this is a fraction of the price, you know? A fraction, okay? What do we think? I'm loving chocolate brown at the moment. It's just giving me all the autumnal feels, even though it's basically winter now, but you know what I mean. I do really quite like this. It looks nice with the roll neck as well, doesn't it? So after saying I never wear silver accessories, here I am with a silver belt on. I only own one silver thing though, and it is this YSL belt. Because it matches this leather jacket, which is from Ducey London. I love this because it's cropped, and I just feel like it's a really comfy thing to wear. I've actually just kept on my Lily Silk roll neck. I have on my Massimo Dutti jeans. I'm going to wear my Elias May boots and use my Chanel mini. So this is just my running to the shops outfit, because we're going to look for a Christmas tree. Look how badly I parked my car last time I parked. Like, seriously, my parking skills are just not it.
I'll see you tomorrow morning. Yeah, love you, darling. Oh, Mars, hi! Love you. Oh, funny, I just saw my friend Alicia. She was just like driving next to me, and obviously London standstill traffic, so I had a little chat. I'm actually seeing her tomorrow morning for a coffee and a walk with her little cute dog who you're gonna meet. He is literally adorable, like the cutest dog I've ever seen in my life. Like, I'm obsessed with him. Anyway, as I already said, the traffic is terrible because it's not even rush, it's 4 PM. So it's nearly rush hour, I guess. I wonder how busy Harrods is gonna be. I feel like it's going to be busy because everyone started their Christmas shopping, you know. I tried to get a Christmas tree on next day delivery and nowhere is next day. And then I looked on, is it called Balsam Hill? Unsure, but basically this Christmas tree shop. And it says they stock them in Harrods. So I'm actually just gonna go and potentially buy one, but also just look at them in real life, you know, like get a little feel for them, see how realistic they look. Because I'm buying this Christmas tree in the thoughts that this will go into my future home next year. So, you know, it's going to be slightly big for my apartment, but next year it will be the perfect size for my house. That's the thoughts. But I don't even own a single bauble, set of lights, nothing. But I feel like for the baubles and lights and things, I might go to Homebase. Does Homebase even exist anymore? I feel like that actually shut down. B&Q? Is that still a thing? I mean, where do people buy their baubles from? I feel like I'm such a non-adult. Like, I'm actually still such a kid. I'm 30 years old, like I actually need to get a grip. Car park is full. I feel like it's so rarely full. Oh, they're letting me in. That was nice of them to let me in. Guys, I have this big light on my camera, which is so good. Like, look how glow it makes me. I'm in like a wind tunnel, like Beyonce. But I actually feel like I can't be in public with this like situation on my own. I'm just not brave enough to do it. I wish I was just that person that was just confident. I could just vlog like this, but I just can't. Harrods usually have the best Christmas lights, but it's all in scaffolding this year. I thought they were going to kind of like unveil it, like they were putting it up underneath the scaffolding, but you know, we're getting close to December and there's nothing. How gorgeous these Bulgari bags. Look how sparkly they are. And these ones here. Oh my goodness, I'm obsessed. It's so wildly busy upstairs, I can't even tell you, but I've come down to the Christmas shop. Look at this. Wow. Right, I need to find Christmas trees. And look at all of the baubles. This one is my dream. Okay, I found the trees. This one's cute, but seriously, no. This one is amazing, it's so tall. But, yeah. Maybe I should just get a wreath. Not Christmas, but look how incredible these flowers are. Like, look at them compared to the size of my hand, just to give you an idea. They are gigantic. And I don't think the prices are that crazy. Like, look. Okay. This one here. I mean, do you know what? Sometimes flowers from like online things would cost like £80, and these are like insane. Like, it's not too bad. Okay, just hear me out with the flowers, okay? Because I know now loads of you are going to be like, £270 for flowers is insane. I get it. But you know, like if you buy someone a bunch of flowers, they're just like regular flowers. They could be like £70, but they are incredible. Like so much better than £70 flowers online. Okay, they're £200 more. Maybe it's insane. I just was expecting them to be like £1,000, you know? Anything that sparkles, I just am drawn to it. Look at all of these new bits in Miu Miu. Imagine this, New Year's Eve. Wow. Look at this jacket in Chanel. Stop. Wow. More sparkles. And this is that green dress on. How incredible is that? And also in lilac. Come into Max & Mara because I want to try the large teddy coat on. See, it's there. But I've just seen they do actually have a cream teddy coat, exactly how I'd want it. You know, just basically a crop version of the iconic long version. However, I don't want the cream one, I want the tan one. See, here it is in tan. It looks great. I mean, it's still beautiful even with this, but then if I move the arm, this was the leather thing I was talking about earlier. I just don't like this. I also just don't like the fact it's, I was going to say it's silver, it's not. It's kind of like champagne gold, but I just don't like that bit. Just annoys me. Why can't they just do it without the leather strap? Look at the mini Maximara coats for the little children so you can have matching ones. Love that. Also, I didn't know, but they also do earmuffs. So I could get earmuffs to match my mittens. Is that over the top? Look at this one as well. Imagine a little child in that. Aww. And these cute little mittens. Okay, here is the big teddy coat on. Do you know what? It's lighter than I expected. It's nowhere near as heavy. It is nice, but I just feel like the cape is just less kind of like overbearing. This is kind of a lot, you know, where the cape's just easy to just chuck on. This is cute, and it doesn't feel as heavy as I thought it would. Can we just take a moment though? As I came in here, I said to the lady, oh, I think someone's forgotten their shoes. I mean, look at the shoes. And she said, no, they're Harrod shoes for just anyone to try on. I think it's because, you know, you can try a coat on with a pair of heels, trim flat shoe to see what they'd look like in heels, but yeah, interesting. Now let me know, the cape or the long version? What's your thoughts? I came to get a croissant because they look incredible, but someone's left it all open and there's a croissant on the floor. And the thought of the fact that everyone's had their hands all over them is just putting me off. But look how incredible the almond croissants look. But I just can't eat them. I'm so funny with food. Look at these sandwiches. I'm getting one of the prawn ones. Oh my goodness. Well, Harrods was heaving. Didn't get a single Christmas decoration, which is why I went in the first place. But I did get some food. And I was going to wait until I got home to eat it. But the traffic is terrible. And I had some hand sanitizer in my car, which meant I could basically wash my hands before eating it, as I felt like it was a sign. But I've pulled over and I'm going to eat my prawn brioche bun, which honestly, I never usually treat myself to things like this, but I just thought sod it today, you know? Give yourself a little treat every now and again. Hope it's nice. The egg one also looked incredible. Just to remind you all of what it looks like. If you don't like prawn, you're gonna hate this. But it's basically a prawn cocktail brioche roll. Are we ready? Oh yeah, it's good. It's definitely worth the £8 it cost. The only thing I'd say, it could be slightly saltier and the bread's a little bit tough, only a tiny bit. It's probably because it got made earlier on today and it's now 6 PM, but it's bloody lovely. Good morning, guys. Please tell me I'm not alone in the fact that whenever I leave the house and I need to pick an outfit, I make the biggest mess. I try on 100 things, have a mild breakdown that I can't find anything to wear, and it happens every single time I wear anything other than gym wear, okay? That's why I live in gym clothes. But I'm thinking this jumper looks quite cute with these jeans. I'm only going for a coffee with my friend, like, it's nowhere fancy. So I feel like this could do. I picked this up in a size large, but I feel like I should have got it in a medium. I wasn't expecting it to be so oversized. I got this actually from Abercrombie. I saw it online the other day and I loved it. It's got a zip on it where you can zip it all the way to the top like this, or you can zip it up this way as well, which is kind of unnecessary because I don't think I'm ever going to have it unzipped all the way, but it's just really lovely. The material's cute. I love the cable knit effect. So I think I'm going to wear this with my Levi jeans. I was thinking I could wear it with the Maximara cape, but I'm still not 100% sure whether I'm keeping this or not. And I don't want to wear it and then regret it, because obviously then I can't send it back. But I do like how the cable knit looks with the cape, you know. I think it looks kind of cute. Instead of that, I think I'm just going to wear like a brown duster coat. We're literally going for a coffee with her dog. Like, it's nothing crazy. But you know what? I always feel like I go out in gym wear and I just wanted to make a little bit of an effort. But I'm just stressing myself out. Anyway, let's go. Hello, cutest dog in the world. Hello. Hello. We have just come into Aloe on King's Road. I didn't even know this place had opened. They do really gorgeous gym wear, but also I didn't actually realise they do proper clothes as well. Look at these fur gilets. I actually want this coat so much. It's insane. Alicia's trying on the cream one. You match Mars. You look like your dog. Twinning. Look at this furry bag. And they also do shoes and things. Who knew? Look at all of the neutral tones. There's a bit of me. And then the styling of the models. Love it. Hello, Mars. Hi, Papa. Aww. We've just come into SpaceNk on the King's Road. I've shown you in here before, but guys, it's massive in here. I need to get a lip balm because I've forgotten one and I cannot go out without a lip balm. I want to get Summer Fridays.
Oh no, they don't have the colour I want. Okay, actually I'm thinking Laneige. I've never actually used these ones. Maybe I'll get one of these instead, because I always use the pots. But look at these diptyque candles. Look at the size of the big ones. Like, that is my dream. Good evening, guys. I just need to pause my YouTube video. I'm watching Amelia Liana's vlogs. I love her so much. She's such a vibe. I'm sat on my very messy dressing room floor eating a tortilla bowl. I actually love this. I just ordered it on delivery because I have nothing in the fridge. It looks a little bit of a mess, but it is in fact delicious. It's like a burrito, but in a bowl. So I got the chili no carne, so it's basically veggie chili con carne. Then I got veg, salad, rice, cheese, pickled cabbage, fresh tomato salsa, sour cream. I've already said that, I don't really know, but it just tastes really good. I love when food has so many different flavours and so many different components. The fact there's rice, there's salad, you know, there's just a lot going on. I'm actually sorting outfits out for tomorrow. Also, please ignore my face. I've been picking it in the mirror, something you should not do. Let's also ignore the makeup on my dressing gown because I've just realised how bad that is. That is not cute. I'm just actually sat here thinking about what a boring weekend I'm going to have. I have no plans. It's currently Friday night. I live in London and this is the vibe we're on, okay? Just me, myself and I in my dressing room. Seriously, life isn't bad and I do have fun times, but I don't think this weekend's going to be one of them. I did actually get a comment the other day asking if I was doing Vlogmas. I've never actually done Vlogmas. I've attempted it, but I've never done it. I think the whole time you're editing your own videos and you don't have a video editor, it's near on impossible. I'm not going to say it's impossible because there are definitely people out there that do that, but I don't understand how you vlog and edit in the same day. Like, editing takes me so long. And I also don't really feel like my day-to-day life is that exciting enough to vlog every single day. So long story short, you're not going to get a Vlogmas out of me. I will definitely be uploading, I think, more videos than I usually do throughout December. So stay tuned. Also, I don't even think I told you guys, did I? So yesterday I went to Harrods to go get Christmas decorations. The trees were some extortionate amount of money. And although I'm not tight with lots of things like handbags and shoes and clothes, when it comes to things like a Christmas tree, like, there's a cut-off point. Although at the same time, if you bought a Christmas tree now that was a really good one, you could basically have it forever because it would just kind of move around with you if it's artificial. You can bring it back out of the box every year. To be fair, my mum has got a really gorgeous Christmas tree. I think it's from John Lewis. It's massive. I'll show you it when I've probably actually shown you it in another vlog at Christmas time. It's really gorgeous. And she has had that since I was so little. And so I guess cost per use, which I always go on about, it's probably very minimal. But yeah, I just felt like it wasn't the right time to be spending that amount of money on a Christmas tree. Like, I just wanted like a little cute Christmas tree for my flat. So I basically didn't get a single Christmas decoration. I think tomorrow after I've done my work, I'm going to Google where does Christmas trees. Like, what other stores do Christmas trees? Is that a really dumb question? There is actually a John Lewis on the King's Road. I wonder if they've got them. Anyway, I'm going to do that tomorrow, but I am vlogging again tomorrow. However, it's going to be in another video because this week you will hopefully get 2 vlogs. So on that note, I'm going to love and leave you guys, and I will hopefully see you in my next video. Lots of love, take care, and I'll see you later on in the week. Bye!